Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem HaKadosh. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of GMS, who are the true leaders of Israel today, and salutations to all of the Akim who do this work in truth and sincerity, who are risking their lives and their freedoms to do so, as well as the scattered Israelites who come looking like the heathen but are not by way of their forefathers' seeds, who are Israelite men. The true name of the Most High is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahushua. And the Lord's holy chosen people are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as were the ones who suffer under the curses in the book of Deuteronomy. My name is Akalia, and I'm from the JMS Jamaica Kingston camp. And this video is about Esau Edom's kingdom, which is a dying kingdom and a temporary blessing. Okay? I want to start in the book of Genesis, chapter 27, and verse 34, and it says, "And when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with a great and exceeding bitter cry, and said unto his father, Bless me, even me also, O my father. And he said, Thy brother came with subtlety, and hath taken away thy blessing. And he said, Is not he rightly named Jacob? For he hath supplanted me these 2 times. He took away my birthright, and behold, now he hath taken away my blessing. And he said, Hast thou not reserved a blessing for me? Now Esau is the progenitor, the forefather of the Edomites. They come from the seed of Esau. And these Edomites are currently ruling today, and they are the so-called white people. Okay? And the progenitor of the Israelites is our forefather Jacob, all right, who was later named Israel, and that's in the scriptures. And as such, we are the Israelites, the Lord's holy chosen people. All right, and right before this part in the story, Jacob supplanted Esau and received the blessing, which was all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemeshai to happen anyway. All right. And so it says, He took away my birthright, and behold, now he had taken away my blessing. And he said, Hast thou not reserved a blessing for me? And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, Behold, I have made him thy lord, and all his brethren have I given to him for servants. So all of these heathen nations are given unto the nation of Israel, the Israelites, as servants. Okay? And with corn and wine have I sustained him. And what shall I do now unto thee, my son? And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing? My father, bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. All right. And then it says, And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, The days of mourning for my father are at hand, then will I slay my brother Jacob. So that part right there lets you know, if you ever wondered why is it that these so-called white people have such a deep hatred for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, well, it goes back to this moment right here, right? And so even though Esau was given a blessing, that hate still remains upon them, upon our people, all right? But here it is. It says that Esau will receive, Thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above, and by thy sword shalt thou live. All right, and then it also says, And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, and thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck, right? Because as it mentioned before, these heathen were given unto us, the Israelites, a gift to be our slaves. But Esau Edom's blessing is that one day it would become the opposite, and that he would have dominion over us, and we would become slaves to the Edomites. All right? And this is the blessing that they're currently in right now. All right? They've been blessed where they ruled during the Greek captivity, during the Roman captivity, and now during the American captivity, all right, which is also a part of, allied with Europe. This is what it is, right? So in the book of Revelation, chapter 20, it says, and verse 1, and I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand, which is Yahushua, that angel. All right, and that bottomless pit is Europe. All right, because they were ruling as the Romans, right? And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years. And this isn't talking about the spiritual demon Satan. This is talking about Esau, Edom, all right, because they have all of these traits, all right. That of the old serpent back in the book of Genesis, as spirit of deception. They have they are like unto the devil, where they are the great deceiver. And it says that they're Satan because they are an adversary unto the children of the Most High, which are the Israelites. All right. And cast him into the bottomless pit, which is Europe, and shut him up, and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more, till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled, and after that he must be loosed a little season. So after their Roman rulership, they were put out of rulership, and during that time where they call it the Dark Ages, the Byzantine Empire, our people were ruling, and after that, Esau Edom came into power in 1492. That's when major things happened for the Edomites, where they came over here to the Americas, and they put our people, starting with the Northern Kingdom, into slavery. Eventually, by 1619, they put their hands upon the Southern Kingdom Israelites and brought us over here in cargo slave ships, as it said in Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68, that we will come to Egypt again, and we have suffered under those curses, right? And Esau has been in his blessing. And the part that it says, though, is that, and after that he must be loosed a little season, which is telling you that Esau Edom's blessing is for a little time. It's not a perpetual blessing. It's not a permanent blessing. It's not something that will last forever. It is something that has an end. And right now, we are at the end of the rulership of the Edomites. And how do we know that? Well, it's due to biblical prophecy. Prophecy lets us know that in the end of the days we'll be seeing certain things, such as the mark of the beast, which is the microchip, the World War III prophecy, right? Which the World War III prophecy leads to the destruction of America prophecy, which is Mr. Babylon the Great, which, while America is being destroyed, or right before it is destroyed rather, Yahushua will return and deliver the elect of the nation of Israel from that destruction, the 1/3 in America. All right. So he's in that little season right now, and it is going to come to an end very, very soon, based off of what is being seen through the Spirit. It is prophecy that lets us know these things. All right. In the book of Job, it says that, let me see, is it 14? 14 and 5. It says, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. So there is a specific point in time that Esau, Edom's kingdom, is going to fail, and it's going to end. And that is the day, official day, will be when Yahushua returns. That is when Esau, Edom's kingdom is finished. But once again, it is something that is set to fail. It is set to die, right? Because Esau, Edom's kingdom is a dying kingdom, right? And it is their own pride that Yahweh Shem Shai put upon these Edomites for them to think that it will happen forever, and that they are so great and so mighty because of the blessing that has been given unto them, and because of the way that they have ruled, and because of the way that they have prospered since that very heavy year in 1492, where they've been doing all of these things, and they have prospered in wickedness and witchcraft and communing with demons on the left hand side, and they have been profitable all of these, what is it now, is it, can you say centuries? Yeah, centuries, that they've been profitable because they've been in their blessing. And so they've been puffed up with great pride to think that things will always go their way, that things will always work out for them, right? For example, their NWO agenda, which at the peak of that is their microchip, which is the mark of the beast. They think it's all just going to be good and dandy, right? And even though the wicked elite of Esau Edom know that we're talking the truth and know that we're the Lord's holy chosen people, the Lord still put a spirit on them to believe that things are going to work out for them, right? But it says in the book of Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 3, it says, and it's talking about Esau Edom in verse 1, as you can see, concerning Edom. All right, so the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? So this is how puffed up these Edomites are, that they believe that they cannot be brought down any which way at all, right? But their kingdom is thine, and it will be brought down by Yahushua. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord Yahweh. So the Lord says that he will bring down Esau Edom. And when they're brought down, it's going to be in dramatic fashion. They're going to be brought down out of their rulership. The scriptures say that they believe that their houses, let's see, I believe it's in Psalms. Psalms chapter 49 and verse 11, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. So they really believe, they're delusional. It's a spirit of delusion that has been put upon them, that they really believe that their kingdom will last forever, but it shall not. And the prophecy, the vision seen by Daniel, lets us know that as well. You know, in the book of Daniel, chapter 2, let's go all the way down, okay? Where to start? Let's start at Daniel chapter 2 and verse 40. And the fourth kingdom shall be strong as iron, for as much as iron breaketh in pieces and subdueth all things, and as iron that breaketh all these shall it break pieces and bruise, which is talking about the Roman Empire, right? That rulership of the Edomites. And whereas thou sawest the feet and toes, part of potter's clay and part of iron, because this current rulership, the rulership of this little season that Esau Edom is in, it is the second leg of the Roman Empire, right? When you take a look at the current system today, take a look at the visionary images that you see. Take a look at how, the parallels between the Roman kingdom and the current kingdom, the American kingdom, right, are similar in every single way. It's just with a modern look, right? You can see the stadiums, how it is, the way that they build, the way how sports are, in America, how they have different political parties. It's all the same thing, right? So it's it has influences from that Roman kingdom of iron. The kingdom shall be divided, but there shall be in it of the strength of the iron, for as much as thou sawest the iron mixed with miry clay, right? Right. So that goes back to Esau Edom's blessing, where he would be able to rule with the sword. So that's what they've done. They've conquered and they've pillaged and they've destroyed and they've subdued all of the nations upon earth to bend to their will, right? Because they have that power, they have that blessing. And as the toes of the feet were parts of iron and parts of clay, so the kingdom shall be partly strong and partly broken. And that is true. You know, the Edomite kingdom right now, it's they're divided. And you know what it says in the book of Matthew? If Satan be divided against himself, then he cannot stand, but his kingdom has an end, to paraphrase, right? And this kingdom is coming to an end. Okay? And whereas thou sawest iron mixed with miry clay, they shall mingle themselves with the seed of men, but they shall not cleave one to another, even as iron is not mixed with clay. And in the days of these kings shall the power of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed. And which kingdom is that? The kingdom of the Israelites shall never be destroyed. And the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. So our kingdom that comes after this kingdom that is talking about, the one mixed with iron and clay, is a kingdom that will last forever. And that is the kingdom of the Israelites. As it says in the book of 2 Ezra chapter 6 and verse 7, it says, Then answered I and said, What shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, From Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, for Esau is the end of the world, which is talking about the end of an age, a period, all right? Not the actual world being destroyed, but a period of time will come to an end. And it says, For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. And so after this kingdom, this temporary, fleeting, dying kingdom, comes our kingdom of perpetual rulership. And it lets us know in Daniel chapter 7 and verse 18, But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. So Esau, Edom, you know, the situation that we're in right now is all temporary. And all of the things that you see and the way of life and how it is, it's all temporary, and it won't exist very soon. Because Yahushua is coming. Because Yahweh Shemeshai is getting ready to set off all of these major prophecies. And that is felt through the Spirit. Okay? Very, very, very clearly to me. All right? I feel that through the Spirit. All right? So that's it. And with that, I'd like to say all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shemeshai, Bashim Kodesh, Wa Abad Babal, Shalom.